Hey, I'm Buddy Smith. I'm the owner of Russell's Heating and Cooling in Chesapeake, Virginia. We have been with Power Selling Pros for about 5 or 6 months now. The concept looked really cool when we first heard about it. We have been using CallSource for about a year and a half, listening to calls, trying to make some improvements, and then we just kind of came to a sticking point where we're sort of out of ways to maximize how many calls we're getting booked. We improved courtesy and some other things, but we really weren't getting the meat of what we needed to do done, which is to book more calls. So we hooked up with them. They came in and trained our people. It was instant. The feedback I got was instant. An hour later after training, one of the girls came in and said, "Oh my gosh, somebody just called in and said, how much is the tune-up?" And so she said, I went through call flow with them, which is one of the principles they teach. Didn't tell them how much it was, just sold the value and explained what the deal was. She booked 2 of them and never asked. I had to actually state to the customer how much the tune-up was, and she was just beside herself with how amazing it is. I also am. We're in the middle of the winter of 2011/2012 here in Virginia. It's warm. There's not that many service opportunities. The phone's been really quiet, but anyone who calls in, I've been sitting in the service department for 3 months now, and so I hear all the phone calls our CSRs are taking, and I can tell you that literally 9 out of 10 of them are getting booked. It is amazing to me. So people used to call and say, how much is a whatever, tune-up, service call, pound of Freon, you name it. And we would tell them and then try to sell a little value and say, okay, thanks. And they would hang up and call another company and I guess eventually book with them, or maybe we got lucky and someone would call us back. People call now, they book with us. It's kept our schedule full. I've gotten a lot of feedback from our CSRs that they're just generally happier. They know how to do their job better. And I am really, really happy because our opportunities are up. Even though we don't have a lot of service calls, we've got we've got a lot of the ones that are calling that are booking on our schedule, and it's kept us busy. One of the other things that I would add in is they've been able to discover other issues that we didn't see. We spent today on site working on booking sales calls. We were having long hold times, people who were dropping off because they were tired of being on hold, and they recognized that from listening to our calls and advised us that, hey, you need to cross-train some other people other than just your sales lead coordinator to schedule sales calls. And I know that seems obvious, but we weren't catching it, and they caught it from listening to our phone calls, and so we were able to cross-train all of our people today, and everyone is ready to book a sales call. So pretty exciting. I highly, highly recommend them, and you are welcome to call and ask me anything about them at any point.